This is my entry for the Dell Social Innovation Competition for my program called Look Smart. Simply put, Look Smart allows children in the U.S. to give their outgrown uniforms to children in another country who are not usually allowed to go to public school without one. Look Smart was really kind of born when I was on a mission trip in the Dominican Republic. When I walked by the schoolyard in the village we were working in, I saw the poor children clinging to the fence, trying to catch a glimpse through the doorway of what the teacher was saying. A few of them were even pushing each other and kind of fighting over a spot on the fence to see if they could even just see the teacher's face or see the blackboard. And I was really completely struck by the realization that these children actually wanted to go to school, and unlike the students back home here, the Dominican children wanted to learn and weren't able to. For me, this solidified my previous idea to establish some sort of charity that recycled uniforms and actually implement a firm image of what Look Smart would come to be. In 2006, as the biggest part of my Girl Scout Gold Award, I collected, prepared, and delivered my first batch of uniforms to a wonderful group of children in the Dominican Republic. There were maybe 20 or 30 children that were served that time. But that was all the way back in 2006, and after that, Look Smart went dormant because I didn't have enough money to run it or any time to find donors since I was headed off to college. Now that I'm graduating and looking to fill my time with something kind of worthwhile and important, I have this vision and this huge hope to reignite Look Smart and continue to give these children an opportunity to get an education. I just find it so appalling that any child would be denied an education solely because they weren't wearing the right clothing. And I think it's kind of a practice that the school systems in these countries, the countries that do this, it's a practice that they use to maintain their social stratification. But whether the social stratification should be maintained or not is more of a political issue. And in either way, I think that every child should have the right to learn. And I think very few people here in the United States would argue with that. I think Look Smart is different than the other education-based charities out there because it has every facet of the perfect program worked out. We make these adorable backpacks, which are donated, of course, by filling them with school supplies and the uniform. Everything is wrapped up neatly and tied in bows. We write a special card for the child, and it's in their own language, and it encourages them to grow and learn and experience what they can in the opportunity that they've been given to go to school. We even took the time to find a better solution than just purchasing a bunch of uniforms with people's donations. It's rare that someone asks us if they can sponsor a child. Look Smart doesn't really do that, at least not in the normal way. You can't just say that you want to give Look Smart $50 to go buy a uniform and some school supplies for a child. You actually get your family involved, and you find solutions that give more than just money. Usually a family will give their children's outgrown uniforms and used notebooks that have some paper left, broken and worn down pencils, crayons, that kind of thing. And that family can sponsor a child by providing Look Smart everything we need to produce a backpack care package for any particular child in the foreign country. Some families want to help out, but their children don't actually wear uniforms to school, and they can still help. This is where it gets, really cool, actually. These families can give in more unique ways than the other families. Well, the other families can give in unique ways too, but they typically choose to donate uniforms. But the families whose children don't wear uniforms can do awesome things. Mom can donate the little dribble left in her detergent bottle for her laundry. And the kids can donate their old shoes and backpacks from previous years. And maybe Dad works at the water company and can give Look Smart a discount on their laundry water. Or maybe he works for the post office and can help with shipping costs. Or maybe his company uses a lot of boxes and can donate all their used boxes to Look Smart. It's these sorts of things that are really interesting and unique and creative, and it gets people excited about the program. I think it also gives it gives parents, really, an opportunity to teach their children about giving in a more personal way, Instead of just telling the child that you're going to help out a little boy in another country go to school, you get to actually show your child the way that they're going to help. And moreover, the child gets to help gather the donations or even give some of their own things to the new child in the foreign country. And this kind of gives them a more personal attachment to what they're doing and teaches the lessons early on. I really hope that Look Smart can advance in this competition because I'm not sure if the program will ever get another opportunity to start up again. Without some money to kind of begin things and get the ball rolling, Look Smart can't get the donors because you have to advertise for the donors. And so Look Smart can't get donors that allow us to become independent of the seed money. And it's really a great way to help people uniquely. Both the families who donate and the children who get backpack care packages and get an education, all of those people are able to really be helped and experience something great and be part of something wonderful that is very cyclical and helps people generation after generation. So I think maybe Look Smart will make it. Thanks for watching.